Welcome to Xtra, presented by VDG Sports. I am your host, Vince Douglas Gregory. No filter, very censored. You can follow Xtra on Twitter at Xtra VDG. Be sure to follow Xtra on Twitter at Xtra VDG. Check out VDGsports.com. Check out VDGsports.com. There's a YouTube page as well. Everything is there. Like, subscribe, share, and whatever else it is you do there. And if you want to keep up with me, my whereabouts, my well-being, and all of that goodness, all of that good, it's VinceDouglasGregory.com. Wait, say that slow. VinceDouglasGregory.com. VinceDouglasGregory.com. Now that that's out of the way, noobs, thank you for giving me the opportunity. Thank you for giving me a shot. Thank you for letting me into wherever you are. It is greatly appreciated because you could be anywhere else, but you're here with me. You can be any place, but you are here with me, unless you are ejecting right now, unless you are leaving right now, and that is okay. It's okay, because you gave me an opportunity, you gave me a shot, and I blew it. Oh well, that's the least I can do, is try and then fail to try. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. Regs, we back at it again. Regs, we do what we do, and we do this almost every day, but it's not every day. We make time. Now, enough time has not went by for me to address one thing, but there is definitely something top of mind. There is definitely something that's in the forefront. Hey, I've said this many times before. I've said this countless times. You can go back and check the historical documents. You can go back and check the records on this one because, yeah, I'm a truth teller. And I'm telling the truth when I say this. Pedestrians have the right of way. End of story. Pedestrians have the right of way. End of story. Granted, I'm not saying that they're right all the time, but they have the right of the way all the time. I'm going to make that make sense. It was one early morning. Yeah, super duper early. Basically, it was still dark outside, but I was doing what it do. Not team no sleep, but I don't sleep. Yeah, that makes sense, right? Of course it does. I was in my G ride trying to get from point A to point B safely without any hiccups, without any mistakes, because I can't make no mistakes driving. I cannot make any mistakes driving because it's just not gonna end well. Something's going to happen. I don't need my anxiety levels skyrocketed or through the roof, but somehow it managed to happen. Somehow it took place, and I did everything necessary. I took all of the right precautions. I took all of the right steps to make sure it was going to stay level, to make sure that it was going to stay normal levels and not reach its threshold or exceed its threshold. So I'm trying to get from point A to point B super duper early in the morning. It's dark out and I have my lights on, because that's what you normally do when it's dark out. You turn your lights on so you can see what's in front of you, and the way you move and the way you move, the way you go forward, you don't go that far that you can't see past the light. You don't go that far where you can't see past the light. But allow me to proceed. Allow me to continue. Please? Okay, I will. It was dark. It was dark. I can see about 2 blocks, maybe. I don't know how many feet that is. I don't know how many yards that is. I don't know how many square feet, inches, none of that. I'm just gonna go with probably 2 blocks away. I have my lights on because that's what you do when it's dark and can't see, or that's what you do when the light is limited and you can barely see in front of you, but you can. And I'm going. Yeah, this might be a shocker. This may be a shocker, but I got the receipts. I have the receipts. I was going under the speed suggestion. Yeah, I was going under what a sign suggested I should go. Why would you do something like that, Vince? Why would you do a thing like that, Vince? Because my viewing outside of my G-Ride was sort of limited because it was super duper dark outside. And I felt that I needed to go under the suggested speed so I can make sure that everybody makes it wherever they need to go safely without anything happening. Yeah, I said it. I said it. I'm driving under the speed suggestion. I looking about 2 blocks or so in front of me, and I see something moving in the middle of the street. I see something moving in the middle of the road. So my instincts tell me to shoot the high beams to see what it is. Shoot those high beams to try to identify what it be. I did that. I noticed that there were people in the middle of the street. I don't know if they were playing a game. I don't know if they were trying to hurt me. I don't know what was happening, taking place, or going on. I just knew that there were people in the middle of the street and they wasn't making any decisions. Basically, they wasn't going left, they wasn't going right. Decision making was non-existent. And that made my super duper awareness go even further up the duper route. Yeah, further up. And also gut feeling, intuition kicked in as well. How about you hit them beams again and slow your roll, Vince? Hit those beams again and slow your roll again. So I slowed down even further because I don't know what's happening. I don't know if I'm about to. Hey, I don't want those thoughts. Positive vibes only. Positive vibes only. I'm going slower. I hit the beams again to let whoever know I see you. I see you. Can you make a decision? Are you going to go left? Are you going to go right? Because if I stop, if I make a complete stop, I'm fearful. If I make a complete stop, I am fearful of what might occur or what might happen next. I don't know you. You don't know me. I'm just trying to get from point A to point B without anything happening, without anything occurring, without any damage being done. Can I just survive the situation, please? While I hit the beam again to inform the peeps that I see you. Can you make a decision? I know pedestrians have the right of way. I respect that. There's no crosswalk that you're crossing in. There's nothing. It's dark. I'm getting closer. I don't want to stop. I'm gonna continue to slow and go even slower and slow and slow. But if it gets to the point where I have to stop, I'm not gonna stop. I'm just gonna swerve over into the next lane and keep it moving. Swerve over into the next lane to keep it moving because I don't want to be carjacked. No, not that day, not that morning or night, depending on who you are. Depending on who you are. I just wanted to sing and dance and make my chest pop and my G-Rod, things that make me feel good. I was not singing. I definitely was not dancing and my chest was not popping because I didn't want to make any subtle moves. I didn't want to do anything to spook the people that I might be doing something or up to something that is of bad intentions. I guess me hitting the beam that second time to basically try to communicate nonverbal, the message got lost in translation, and one of the walker-bys of the street took offense to that. They took offense to that, and they did things, made gestures, said stuff that I cannot repeat on here because this is a family program. This is a family program. I'll just say this. The one gentleman was extremely, extremely upset. The one gentleman just wasn't having it at all. He let me know how he felt. He let me know how much he cared for me and everything about me. That's fine. That is okay. It is definitely understandable. Once again, pedestrians have the right of way. Once again, I'm not gonna do anything evil, bad, not my intentions, not gonna do it. So did you hit your horn, Vince? Did you do anything else to make this situation, make this incident go up to the umpteenth degree? I did not hit my horn. I did not say anything back. I did not do anything to provoke the situation even further. What I did was, it's like, okay, I see you now. You made a decision. You're going right. That's fine. I'm gonna continue going, but I'm not stopping because I don't know you, and you've already indicated to me that you might have some bad intentions. You already indicated to me that you might have some bad intentions, so I was not going to stop at all. There was no stop sign. There was nothing to say, hey, stop. But there was enough room for me to utilize going to the left and just driving by with enough space and distance, because by that time they were on the sidewalk. By that time they were on the sidewalk, and I'm thinking to myself, was like, what did I do? I thought I handled the situation properly. I thought I did everything right. I did not speed up. I was not speeding. I did not hit my horn to like, hey, I heard you. I don't like it. I heard you. I don't like it. And this is how I fight back. It wasn't any of that. It was just me, ecstatic, happy that, okay, you told me how you felt. Hopefully you can get over that situation. Hopefully you aren't traumatized. Hopefully you can tell that tale to someone else and you can just laugh and joke about it and be like, oh yeah. Because everyone made it where they needed to go safely without any incident. And sure, did I go above and beyond what I needed to do? That isn't for me to judge, because I don't do the judging, and this is still a no judge zone. I'm just happy that I have intuition and gut feeling that look after me, that do all the things as far as with the processes and the calculations and what have you to make sure that pedestrians have the right of way even when there's no right of the way. Now I made sense. Gold star, cookie, ice cream. Hey, beggars can't be choosy, but I ain't too proud to beg.